LarriWhyte in the house, y'all.
What's up, guys? LarriWhyte, season 3. I got a special guest today. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Peace, everybody. I go by the name of C-Rxch, aka C-Rxch the Beatsmith, representing Long Island, New York.
Yes,
Thanks
sir,
for
the
having me on,
man.
Larry.
Of course, bro. So you said you started DJing when you first started making beats. How did that help you kind of transition to where you are now? Like, do you think if you wouldn't have started DJing and you would have still made it to where you are? You think, you know what I'm saying? Did it help you in the long run?
It actually helped me in the long run because with DJing, it just made me having more of an appreciation for music.
Yeah.
So again, I can't say the first, I can't remember like the first song I fell in love with, like hip
Yeah.
hop wise, but it was like, I want to say a Tribe Called Quest Find a Way.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden I saw my cousins like spinning records,
Yeah.
at family get togethers. I'm like, you know what? That looks cool. I want to get into that.
Yeah.
So I started off like DJing, but actually I
Mhm.
started off, in regard to music as a fan,
Yeah.
and then that's when transitioned into DJing. So that's how it all started there.
That's fire,
And
bro.
then a couple years later with beat making, just digging the crates for records, with another friend Chris and also a friend Jared, rest in peace in the city.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's just so many good times. Like, just digging for records in the city.
Yeah.
Even in even record stores in Long Island too.
Yeah.
Again, it was just all fun.
That's dope, bro. That's awesome. I feel like New York's got like I don't know how to explain like Long Island, like that whole like you guys have a ton of talented artists like come out of there. Like it can be producers, artists, like you guys have
Yeah,
talent just everywhere, bro.
yeah. Busta Rhymes,
Yep.
De La, The Bomb Squad,
Yep.
Rakim,
Bro, yeah, you can go
Freddie.
down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Freddie
I mean
Fox.
there's a whole
Even
list.
listen, even in R&B too, Mac Ayers.
Yeah.
Like it's
Bro,
just so much.
yeah.
Billy Joel.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so much talent that you can, and I'm sure that helps you, when you try to get features and get artists on your project. I mean, I'm sure it goes both ways when you have all that talent around you. It kind of helps you grow.
And I'll say also what also helps you grow too is, and I started doing this year, is going to more open mic events.
Yeah. Hmm.
So shout outs to, I think the first one this year was at Oceanside, which is not that far from where I live at.
Yeah.
It's a bar called Barrier Brewery, and they
Hmm.
have this open mic event hosted by David Wolf. I can't pronounce his full name, I forgot it,
Yeah.
but one take cart to my boy One Take Carter, me and him go way back. He was performing that night.
Mhm.
So I was thinking, I'll show up to support. But then they
Yeah.
also had an open mic event.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I might play some beats too.
Yeah.
So I put my
Yeah.
name on the list. I asked David, I'm like, yo, do you have a aux cord by any chance?
Right.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, I bet I can play my beats then. And
Yeah.
mind you, I just did them on the fly. I didn't prepare anything. I just picked out random beats,
That's fire,
and
bro.
I just been going there ever since and just, connecting with the people.
That's fire. You actually got one. If I'm looking right, I got your Instagram up here, but you actually got one in a couple days, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yesterday in Farmingdale. Shout
Okay.
that's a there's a the organization's called Colored Colors.
Yeah.
The association through Lost Island Arts. So shout outs Andrew, Cece, Jose, everybody involved
Yeah.
in that. And it was a dope event because it was my
Yeah.
first time doing their event,
Hmm.
in which I was just was playing my beats because again, I was originally supposed to go on for two,
Yeah.
but they told me like, yo, if you want to go like early at one on this stage, you could do that, play some beats. And then I had to perform at my original stage at two, like down the block. It was
Yeah.
like all on one block, but it was like a dope
That's
event,
fire,
just
bro.
playing
Yeah.
beats. And I was supposed to go a third time, but I told Andrew, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, my laptop's on 18% and I left my
Yeah.
laptop charger at home,
Yeah,
so
bro. There ain't no.
I don't
Yeah.
think I could
Yeah.
rock.
There ain't no going. Yeah. You're not done. You're done after that one, bro. That's
I'm done
funny,
for the
bro.
day.
Yeah. There's no more unless
But
you go back. Unless you find me a charger, I'm not going, bro. Nah,
exactly,
that's
I asked him
fun,
like, yo,
bro.
if you have like an old school charger on
Yep.
you,
Yep.
I could probably rock out a few more
Yeah.
minutes. But other than that, I'm done.
Yeah. Facts, bro. Have you I noticed that post. Have you? Some producers really like it. Have you dabbled into the SP404, like that whole like? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Shout outs to Hobbs, shout outs to Killam, shout outs to all the producers I know that rock out in the SP404.
Yeah.
The thing is with me, I treat my machine as if it was a SP404.
Okay. All right.
So I'm like, you know what? I may not have an SP404, but I'm gonna make
Yeah.
the best
All
out of
right.
it.
Yeah. Hey, that's all you can do, bro. That's all you can do, man. I was gonna say the
And
SP. Nah, yeah, I was gonna say the SP404. I know it's really came onto the scene like recently. Like I know a lot of people been
yeah.
using that for live events. Like even they're just whatever they're posting, they usually use it for that stuff. So I figured you might have a little bit of sense of using it or getting it.
In the near future. I don't know
All right,
when,
nah, yeah,
but soon.
all right, yeah,
But
that's fair enough.
well, yeah, the machine, like, it's so crazy because you could work wonders with the machine, you could work wonders
Yeah,
with the SP404. So at
mhm,
the end of the day, to each his own. And
yep,
at the end of the day, it's not what you have, it's how you use it.
yeah,
We all
facts.
have all the
Yeah.
same outcomes.
Yeah, no, that's fire, bro. That's facts. So let me ask you this: like, let's say somebody comes up to you and they're not so knowledgeable on the producing side of the aspect of music. What would you kind of like give them a rundown or give them like the history behind a producer or what you guys kind of do on a day-to-day basis if somebody didn't know?
Oh, somebody didn't know, like a casual fan.
Yeah, just a casual fan. Like if they came to you like, yo, I listen to your beats, but I'm trying to learn the production side of things. Like, what would you kind of give them the rundown or kind of give them the knowledge of maybe
To be honest, I'm still learning myself at the end of the day, even though I've
Yeah.
been doing it for 10 years. So one thing I would tell them is throughout the process, your first couple of beats are gonna be trash.
Yeah. Yep.
Like your first, like just think of your year one or two. Those are your learning stages. But
Yep.
years three, four, and five, if you just stay consistent and patient and willing to learn, you're going to hear a
Progress.
huge difference in your sound.
Yep.
It's almost like, playing a sport. Like you may not have the best dribble,
Yeah.
best crossover, best jump shot, but guess what? You
Yep.
can still work on it.
Yeah. Facts.
Or even even like talking to women or
Yep.
working on your social skills. It's gonna take a while for you to,
Yep.
develop, especially if you don't go out that much. But if you just take the time out of the day and just be patient and be consistent, you'll start seeing progress. Because
Definitely.
at the end of the day, we all fail. We fail more than we succeed.
Yeah. Facts. No, I like that's bro. Those are great comparisons. I like that a lot. Those are, and I feel like people, and definitely in the music scene, but in general, I feel like people look at it as something doesn't stick. Like the first couple tries, are like, oh, it's not for me. But like you got to keep trying. You can't just say after two tries, you're like, nah, it's not any good. Nobody's gonna. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep
Exactly.
trying. You don't know where it's gonna go, what's gonna happen with it. So as long as you keep trying, so I really respect those comparisons. That's fire, bro. Um,
I'm,
so you mentioned, I read it. You've been doing production. You started DJing for about 10 years. What are some things you've learned in the music scene? The music scene grows as, it's growing right now as we speak every day. What are some things you've learned that maybe you didn't know when you first started?
one of the things I wish I learned early on, uh, leave your ego at the door.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, you think you are the best person in the room. There's someone out there that's going to show you otherwise.
Facts. Yep.
Also, too, uh, be on top of. I don't want to curse too much, so be
No,
on
bro,
top
you're
of your
good.
shit.
You're good. You're good, bro.
Be on top of your shit
Yep.
in regards of like where people can find you, especially streaming, because that's one thing I wish I did a lot more
Yep.
was like stream back in 2016, 2017, and actually not just release music on SoundCloud, but also like stream on like Apple Music and
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn.
Facts.
But also too in regards to like just finding the courage of just leaving the comfort of your own crib and going out to more events.
Yeah. Definitely. I like that. No, that's you're right, bro. I mean that's all facts. I mean you can't, and especially with you being in the game so long, like everything that you've seen and learned, like it helps, younger producers or people that are just getting into the game. So that's I respect that a lot.
I'll say
Um,
also too, another thing I want to tell young artists and young producers, be confident and stay true to yourself.
yep, 100%, bro.
That's
That's
like
no, yeah,
don't switch up for anybody. If you
yep,
have a formula or a blueprint, you could always grow with it. But if anyone tells you that, oh, you need to do this because somebody else is doing it, stick to your guns.
facts, 100%. No, that bro, that's dope. Um, I want to ask you this. I want to talk to you a little bit about this. So you do have a lot of projects. You have a lot of stuff out. What's been like some of your favorite features or somebody that's been on your project that you really enjoyed working with?
Man, uh,
I know I'm
that's
hitting
a
you with the
tough
tough ones
question.
at first. I know I'm hitting you with the tough ones at first.
That's a tough question. Probably my best, actually some of my best features of people I love working with, ISO Indies,
Okay.
because they a lot again. Those two brothers when they're together and I'm
Yeah.
working with them,
It's lights
and
out.
I say this with all due respect, nobody's seeing us.
Yeah. Facts.
I say that with all due
Yeah.
respect.
Hey, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Another person that I love working with, he's from Flushing, Queens.
Hmm.
He's a good friend of mine, Jere.
Okay.
Now he's a good brother. Shout out to him. Another brother who I consider like a brother to me at this point,
Hmm.
MC Gels or Gelsing. I was on a couple of his projects. I was on his very first project, and I don't know if you can see this, but I was on his project that he put on vinyl.
Oh my gosh, that's tough, bro. That is
Yeah, like
fire. That's
this
hard.
is like my very first placement
Wow.
on vinyl because originally it was on like he was able to get a distribution deal on Chopped Herring Records back in
Okay.
2016,
Yeah.
2017, and I produced one track for him, Pray. It was supposed to be a second one, but when I attacked, but it didn't make it because I
Yeah.
didn't like the beat on it.
Right.
But like I said, I got one track on there, so it's like one of my biggest accomplishments to this day.
That's fire, bro. I love that. That's dope.
So, so I hold that near and dear to me.
Yeah. No, that's dope, bro. I've never like that's really up close. I've never really seen that's cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's fire.
Like I
That's
know
awesome.
producers have their gold and platinum plaques, but I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, this is where I started. Like
Yeah.
this is
Nah. That's awesome, bro. I love that. That's dope.
also like another duo that I wish I worked with a lot more.
Mhm.
Pen pals from
Okay.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like they're dope. Like, again, they just
Tons
nasty
of
with
talent.
it.
Yeah. Facts. That's
Mhm.
fire,
And
bro.
also another like the very first people I started off with. Shout outs to Remy Represent, uh, Trey, Devontae, Mo Marley, Shane, Perfection Mouth.
Yeah.
Those are the
Facts.
people I started off with, and those are the very first people that heard my very first beats.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's
So
dope,
shout
man.
outs to
Yeah.
them.
Facts. Dude, that's bro, you got some legends, bro. That I mean, you got some crazy ass people that you work with. That's fire, bro. That is fire.
Also, there's one brother who I wish I worked with a lot more, but I think he retired now. Don
Dang.
Cash,
Yeah.
another Long Island legend in my
Dang.
book,
Yeah.
and another guy that's on the come up. I don't want to spoil it because I'm working with him a lot
Yeah.
more. It was some music.
All
Johnny
right.
Storm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's fire, bro. Dude, you work with that's awesome, bro. You have some crazy shit, man. Some history, bro. That's fire.
Hmm.
Um, so outside of music a little bit, talk to me a little bit about yourself. I know we talked about football, stuff like that. What do you like to do when you're not producing? Like, what is some of your hobbies? What do you like to kind of get your mind off of and go do?
Well, one thing, actually, one of the few things my friends got me into is watching anime.
Okay, yeah.
And my favorite anime that I've watched so far is Slam Dunk.
All right. Oh,
Is a
I see the
is a
poster back
basket.
there.
Yep,
Okay,
that's the
yeah. All right.
poster I bought on Etsy.
Okay, yeah, that's tough.
So Yeah, Slam Dunk, because I actually watched Slam Dunk last year and finished
Yeah,
it within a month. But it's pretty much I used that anime as a source of inspiration
gotcha. Yep.
because I think the quote reads, and I don't know if I can pull out my phone real
Yeah,
quick,
go ahead, bro. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
but
Good.
the quote reads, and this is from the protagonist himself, Hanamichi. It's not too late to change ourselves and have a meaningful life.
Damn, that is.
So it's
Yeah, that
heavy.
hits, bro. Yeah, that hits, bro.
Yeah, I said I highly recommend it for everybody. You don't have to be a basketball fan,
Yeah.
or like you could be a basketball fan, but you'll have an appreciation for self improvement.
Hmm.
Because again, the main protagonist Hanamichi, he started off as again a novice to the sport
Yeah.
of basketball. But
Facts.
each couple of episodes, you see him developing his game. Like he didn't know how to dribble a basketball. Now he's dribbling.
All right.
Now he's grabbing rebounds.
That's
Now he's
fire.
blocking shots. He's playing
Yeah.
defense. He's doing the
All right.
little things to help this team win.
That's tough, bro.
And also,
Yeah.
too, quick little spoiler:
Yeah.
the main protagonist's game is based off of Dennis Rodman on the court.
Oh my gosh, bro. That is fire, bro. I'm gonna have to check that out, bro. I'm gonna have to watch that. I've never watched anime, but I'm definitely gonna. I'm a big basketball guy, so I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, so I say I watch anime. I say Slam Dunk, Megalobox,
Okay.
Hajime no Ippo, another, self
Yeah.
improvement. I love Death Note,
Okay.
Darwin's Game.
Yep.
That's like some of my favorite
Yep.
animes I've watched so far.
Okay.
Um, I work out,
All
4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah.
So usually, some people work out after work, but I work
Yeah.
out before work, Tuesday,
Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday at 4 a.m.
All right. Yeah. You be getting up, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And Saturday and Sunday is my later day, so I work out at 7 a.m. or even
Okay.
on Saturday I work out like maybe 10 or 11 a.m.
Yeah.
depending on the
Okay.
day.
All right. Yeah, I like that, bro. So speaking of all that, I anime I'm definitely gonna have to watch because you just gave me like that. That was crazy, bro. But I want to talk to you about something. I've been I'm really like a night person. Like I don't know why, but like growing up, I've always just like stayed up late. Do you think, obviously you mentioned you get up early before work. Do you think getting up earlier helps you be more productive than it be different if you were like up later? You see what I'm saying?
I'd say, like for me, getting up early has helped me out a lot,
Okay.
especially, just like getting a workout in before I go to work.
Yeah.
So I'm more aware and
Yep.
alert of what's going
100%.
on,
Yeah.
especially with with a little help of some
Yeah.
supplements. I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw you
Right.
some
Yeah.
cheat codes. Fish oil,
Okay.
vitamin C, and ashwagandha.
All right. Okay.
So like those are my big three for the morning. Then I
Yeah.
just go work out and just you know damn near exhaust myself
Yeah.
sometimes
Right.
because I'm working out because I'm not working out by myself. I'm working out with
Yeah.
other people.
Right.
Um, just do that and all of a sudden like just get home, take a
Yeah.
shower, go to work, and like, okay, I could get through the day because I'm
Yeah.
more
More
on my toes
motivated.
and more alert.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. All right. I like that. Like I said, it's been a tough challenge for me, bro. I don't know why. I just like, for whatever reason, I like staying up later and then sleep is like my main thing. I don't know why, but I like sleeping. So it's a bad habit that I've kind of like
It
enforced. And
happens.
yeah, bro, I got to get out of it. I got to get back into like a normal schedule. So I'm trying to like see how people, like for you getting up earlier, I want to see how you kind of felt about if you're more productive in the morning, stuff like that.
Yeah, I say also too, like with staying up late at night, um, yeah, I say staying up late. It has its ups and its downs
Yeah, it
because let's
does.
say you have to go work early in the morning.
Yep.
It's like you're gonna feel sluggish.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Or if you sleep in late, it's like, almost
Yeah.
the day is almost done.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. Yep. That is my biggest. Those are like my biggest pet peeves. Is because like when I'm staying up later, I'm like I don't know. Like in my head, it makes sense, but like I'm writing down ideas. I'm like, oh, podcasts like this, but then I sleep, and it's like, well, now I'm up later, and everybody's kind of like already doing their thing. Like I'm missing out on half the day, like you said. So it's a real negative thing. In my opinion, I'm just trying to like develop a good habit and getting into a good schedule of like getting up earlier.
I would say probably set like little goals for yourself. Like you don't
Okay.
have, let's say, if you stay up at one or two,
Yeah.
try cutting it to midnight. And
Okay.
like, okay, I cut it at midnight. Let me
Yep.
see, if I cut it to 11 p.m.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yeah.
just remind myself, and even, well, I would say like maybe 10, because then like I don't know what your schedule is,
Yeah.
but like let's say we want to go to bed by 12, cut all the lights off, make sure the room is pitch black, you have a
Yep.
cool room by like 11:30,
Yep.
guarantee you'll go to sleep.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Okay. 100%. I like that, bro. I appreciate that. Um,
Hmm.
so you being in the game for a long time, how do you handle like criticism and hate? Because I mean, I'm sure you've probably dealt with some sort of somebody saying something. How do you kind of like handle that and kind of like brush off your shoulder and be like, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing.
You gotta know the difference between someone being, someone giving you constructive criticism
Yep.
and also someone being just a flat
Hater.
out hater.
Yep.
With constructive criticism, it's like, listen, they're telling you this because they want you to do better.
Yep.
A flat out hater is like someone that shouldn't mean anything to you, that
Thanks.
doesn't have your best interest, and just someone that, again, that shouldn't mean anything to you.
Yeah. All right.
But sometimes with constructive criticism, and this is the thing I learned, you still have to accept it regardless of what mood you're in.
Yep.
You could be the best of moods, or you could be in a mood like, yo, I'm not trying to hear it right now. Like you
All right.
still have to accept it.
100%. Yeah, I like that. Nah, and I feel like constructive criticism and then hate, like they are two different things. I feel like people get that mixed up because like sometimes people are genuinely just trying to say, okay, well, here's what I would do, or maybe a suggestion, and other people just like they don't like you, they want to hate on you. So you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt and see the difference and learn from it.
Hmm.
But yeah, definitely, bro. Okay, I want to ask you this, one more, a couple more outside of music. What give me like your top three movies of all time? Like what are some of your favorite movies?
Ooh,
I know.
movie. And I just seen this one recently. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, that was fire. Okay, I'll give you that. That was fire.
And that's probably, it just hits different.
Yeah, no, you're right. That was fire.
Uh, Shawshank Redemption,
Okay.
and last but not least, I would have to say Malcolm X.
All right. Those are dope. Those are dope. All right. I like that. Those are good. Those are good ones. Okay. Um, are you a big movie guy or does it just depend like kind of what's out, what's showing?
Um, I recently got back into movies. Like
Hmm.
I always had appreciation for films, and I'm kind
Yeah.
of upset because here's the sad part about with my list just now. I left off The Dark Knight.
Oh my God.
I left that off.
No, dude. No,
So I'm
that
gonna get
Dark Knight.
roasted in the comments. Dark Knight's an
No,
amazing movie. Rest in
nah,
peace.
bro.
Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah, nah, they're definitely gonna get on you about, bro.
Oh man.
Okay. Speaking of the Joker, have you seen the new series they got with Joaquin Phoenix? Like not the series,
No,
but well, I mean, I guess it
the
is.
new movie with Lady Gaga.
Yeah, have you
I
seen like have you
haven't.
okay.
I saw clips of it, but I haven't seen that movie. But I heard people have been roasting it
Yeah, they're
apparently.
not. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, bro. I feel like I feel like they're trying to give us like a different outlook, I guess, on the Joker, like itself. I feel like he does a good job, but I feel like I don't know, bro. Like ever since Heath Ledger, like you said, rest in peace. Ever since Heath Ledger that happened, I don't feel like there's been somebody that's kind of like took that crown of like even being close. Because like Heath Ledger really like took time to like study like the Joker and like make his mindset go into like the Joker. So I don't feel like it'll be a while before we see anybody even touch Heath Ledger in that performance. I don't think,
Yeah,
and
because
even if they're trying to make these little spinoffs, I don't think it's there yet.
I'll say with Phoenix, I feel like they got it right with the first one, but with
Yeah.
Gaga is like you already
Nah,
have a
bro.
winning formula.
Yeah,
Like you
that's what
already
I'm
have a
saying.
winning formula.
Yeah.
So
Why
it's like,
change it?
why break that
Yeah.
up?
It don't. Yeah. I'm not. I did see a clip. Somebody said the other day, I guess the ending is like, I don't know, some crazy shit happens, but I haven't seen it yet, but I guess the ending's pretty bad. I don't know. But nah, man. All right, I got a couple more. So what do you want to kind of work on? You know, obviously we're kind of wrapping up the year in a couple months. What do you kind of want to work on and better yourself music wise, or even just you as the person? What are some things you want to improve?
I'll say music wise, I want to put out more EPs, like more
Okay.
projects out, of course,
Yeah.
because again, I'm getting used to like popping out and doing open mics, and also I
Yep.
forgot to add this too.
Yeah.
One thing about my set
Mhm.
is I just don't play beats.
Okay.
I also tell the crowd before I play beats, I'm like,
Mhm.
listen, if you are a rapper,
Yep.
singer, poet, or even an instrumentalist, come up on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. That's fire. No, that's fire.
Like,
Okay.
just get
Yeah.
the crowd
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'll say just, release more music, collab with some artists that I've met, even some
Okay.
instrumentalists as well that
Yeah.
I've came across recently.
Definitely.
Uh, I'll say that's about it music wise, but personal wise, uh, improve on my social skills.
Okay.
That's the, key thing of mine. Cause,
Yeah.
someone that used to be an introvert,
Yeah.
just make more time, be a little bit more accessible to people, but
Okay.
not too accessible.
Right. Yep.
And also another thing too, personal wise, and like I said, I don't want to air out my personal business,
Nah,
but,
bro. Yeah. Go
but,
ahead. You're right. Yeah.
but, maybe put myself in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's on it. Nah, that's okay. I've honestly been in the same boat. I'm trying to go down that path, and I just haven't really had the best of luck with it. So I'm still trying to get there. But
We hear a lot more no's
yeah.
than yeses, and also on top of that too is like, and this is probably the truest thing I've ever heard. Choose someone that chooses you; they'll treat you better.
Yep. Facts. 100%. No, that bro, that is so true, bro. That is so true. Now, I was gonna say something before I asked my last couple. Speaking about you being more social, I did see something. It was a couple months ago, but I seen something where this guy like he was like going out of my like circle, and he would like he just go take a walk or something. Like say in a bigger city, go take a walk, and like anybody he sees, he just like engage with them. Like oh, like hey, how are you doing? Like that. I felt like that was top notch because like he was getting out of his bubble, and maybe they didn't give him the interaction that we expected, but he at least started it and said like, "Hey, whatever it was." Like I thought that was really dope. Like I don't know why. I
Yeah,
just thought about
that's
that
amazing, and
connection.
also
Yeah,
it's also dope too. Especially like you could ask somebody random, like, "Yo, how you doing?"
yeah,
Because you don't know what
yeah,
anyone's going
yeah.
through. So
Facts. Yeah, that is
like
facts.
it could be someone you see every day
Yep.
at the gym, or it could be someone that like a cashier. Like, how's your day going?
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
Yeah,
and you'll be surprised. Like, you'll be surprised with their reaction. Like,
yeah. You'll be
wow,
like, yeah, he asked me. Yeah, ah, that's facts, bro. It is true, bro. It's true. All right. Before I wrap it up, I always ask this at the end. I know you had a quote that you kind of like you hold to your heart. What's one piece of advice you'd kind of give anybody trying to chase a goal or a dream? Like something, maybe that quote is specifically or something else that you've kind of like held close to home.
I'll say, stay humble, stay disciplined,
Yep.
be confident,
Facts.
and stay true to who you are.
I like
But I
that.
also have another quote too from the same
Okay. Yeah.
anime
All
Slam
right.
Dunk.
Yeah.
Do you hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. And this is from the head coach of the team. For an inadequate person, the path to reach a higher level, he must admit his poorness, which is the first step.
Wow. Bro, that is deep, bro. You're coming out with the deep quotes today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Bro, that is heavy. That dude, that is crazy. These quotes are fire, bro. I respect that, bro. I really enjoyed you coming on here, bro. We talked about, your music, which I love. Like I even mentioned before, I love listening to your
hmm
beats. We talked about you. It was a great time, bro. Before you go, the stage is yours. I know you shouted out some people, but if you got anybody you want to put on, promo, anything, the stage is yours before we wrap it up. Shout out whoever you want to shout out.
All right, I'm gonna send my shout outs real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
First and foremost, I want to say shout outs, all praises due to the Most High.
Yep.
And second, I also want to shout out everybody throughout the Long Island scene that I've met through these
Yeah.
past years. Not even just Long
100%.
Island, just been
Yeah.
just, connect with people all over the globe just
Yeah.
through music, whether it's in person or social media. So I'm gonna shout out, a couple names. One Take Carter, ISO Indies, MC Gel, Perfection Mob, Jere.
Yeah.
Even this one brother.
You're gonna miss somebody.
There's so many. Yeah, so Entourage, Corrieo, produced by Anom Anonymous.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
know
to
it.
him.
Yeah.
Eli the guy.
I know Eli. Yep.
Beaster the God.
I know. Yeah, bro. I didn't realize.
Like I said,
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just like some people I do know,
Yeah.
but then there's some people I'm just giving them their flowers.
Right. Yep. 100%.
This one producer from the Midwest, he's fucking dope. Caden Roddy, part of my language.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Pen Pals. Gerard, he lives in Georgia, another dope producer.
Yeah.
Full Pound Production. Perfection Mob. Tsunami Sounds.
Yeah.
That's like a group chat I'm in. Kat Green, she's a dope singer. Man, who is it? I said,
bro, you're gonna
everybody.
miss somebody. Yeah, you're gonna meet.
Shout out to everybody. Right. Listen, I'll be here forever. So shout out to everybody.
Yeah, that's love, bro. That's love.
Oh yeah, If the Shoe Fits Collective. Shout out to them. Shout out to Q, the boss. You know, out Long Island.
Yeah.
Big brother also. Shout out to my barber Gio. Yeah. That brother's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boss Dre. Shout out to Human Being. Shout out to Trek. Shout out to Sean Kaiser. Yeah.
Everybody, bro.
That's all I got right now. Everybody.
Yeah. All right.
Mr. JT. Everybody, bro. Shout out to y'all. Give y'all flowers today.
Yep. That's love, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Make sure you guys go check them out down below. Links will be down there. It was a great time, bro. It was an honor, man. LarriWhyte, season 3. Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Of course, bro. Appreciate it. Peace.
LarriWhyte in the house, yo. LarriWhyte in the house, yo. In the house, yo. LarriWhyte in the house, yo.